Hi everyone. Going to do some positivity cards today. Um, I think there's a few people out there that need it, and that was a bit of confirmation for that as well. Just my friend popping up on me messages. So universe, what bit of positivity could we all do with today? I mean, it's bloody cold out there. I'm sat in my jacket and my gloves and everything. It's bloody cold here too. Got the heating on and that, but my flat's terrible. It'll get sorted one day. But yeah, unfortunately, when it comes to the housing in this country, they don't really care. So yeah, I've been trying to get this place sorted since I moved in, really. But they don't seem to listen, do they? But never mind. Make the best of it the best way we can, isn't it, you know? So instead of wasting all that money to heat a flat that doesn't get heated, I might as well just cover myself in clothes and heat myself, isn't it? I look like a dick on the videos, but never mind, I don't mind. Whatever helps, isn't it? So universe, what do we need to hear today? Give us a bit of inspiration. What would you like us to know? Okay, let's see what falls out, shall we? What could you do with a bit of inspiration today, universe? What would you like us to know? One card, please. Well, there's four. Oh, here we are. There's four that's come out, but there's one that's flipped over. As you can see, like four there, but like one flipped over there. So I'm going to read this one first, and then I'll read the others. Yeah. So here we go. I appreciate all the positive people in my life. Now for me, since I've been to college and since I've been doing this writing course, Writing for Wellbeing, I've met some of the most beautiful, beautiful, positive people. And yeah, to be around them, you need people in your life like that, to be positive in your life, because this life is full of shit, basically, isn't it? This life is full of everything that wants to keep us depressed and down. So we need people around us that are positive, that can bring a positive influence, that can lift us from those dark, dark places that a lot of us live in at the moment. I know for myself, I have been in many dark places. Sorry, the cat. I'll have a positive cat. Sticks her ass in your face and on the camera all the time. Yeah, it does help to have positive people around us, very much so. They do have a good impact on us. So if we don't let ourselves, or if we don't open ourselves up to positivity and positive people, we're not going to see positivity around us. And sometimes we have to make a conscious effort to set positive things around us, especially if we don't have positive people in our lives. We have to make that positivity for ourselves. I had to bring all that positivity into my own life, whether it be just waking up to my most favourite uplifting tune as an alarm on my phone every morning, you know, to set off that positivity straight away, so my mind doesn't straight switch onto, oh god, it's another day, you know, and all that negativity that comes with it. We do have to inject happiness into our lives. Yeah, confirmation, there you go. So I'm getting sent messages, that's all. But yeah, let's see what else we've got. Yeah. I've never seen this one come out. I am powerful and I am loved. Yes. You'd be surprised who actually does love you. And, you know, when you find love for yourself, especially in a world where you've grown up and, you know, you've not seen that love, you have to give it to yourself. You deserve that love, very much so. And you have to believe that you are loved. You know, there are people out there that love you no matter what goes on in your head. Because your head can be a fucking nasty place to be in. It can tell you lies about who you are and the people around you. Just simply from what you've been taught as you've been growing up. You know, I was taught that I was a horrible person. And it wasn't me, it was just them reflecting who they was unto me. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, I'll get messages left, right, centre. I'm so popular today, fucking hell. I'm not normally that popular. But yeah, when you find self-love, you become very powerful as a person. Just in your own mind. You know, love comes in many forms. It's not just from another person. You get love from your pets, you get love from the universe, you get love from your ancestors that have passed on. You know, because they don't die. Well, they do, but you know, only on this plane. It's only their shell that goes. The essence of them still lives on, very much so. I mean, my dad, he lives on in me. All that love that he gave me, that I didn't realise that he gave me, you know, it's there. All those good traits of him, they're in me too, you know. So we don't lose our loved ones, they're still there, just in us, and on a different plane. So yeah, today I am a magnet for ideas. Ideas of how to make your life move forward, because we're so focused, you know, especially when we suffer with depression, we're so focused on all the doom and gloom, we can't get any ideas of how to get out of that situation, how to get out of that stuck darkness, you know. And we have to find our own ways that make us happy, just in the day-to-day, and forget about what the world's doing. You know, we need to focus on ourselves, especially when our heads are up our asses, to put it, you know, plainly. You know, my head was stuck up my ass for many, many years, and I didn't know what to do. I was too busy trying to please everybody, trying to make them see who I was, on a soul level, and they're never going to see it because they didn't want to see it. So it was just a waste of energy, it really was. So, you know, sometimes it's best just to step away from all of that, step away from everyone that's bringing us down, just so we can concentrate on ourselves and get ourselves, yeah. So I'm just looking at the next card. I will create the future I want. We have to do that. We can't expect anybody else to do it for us, because they won't, you know. We can have people that help, yeah, you know, but there's a lot of people that don't want to see us to have a future. They want us stuck, you know, and I know as hard as it sounds, and as hard as it is, heartbreaking, sometimes it's usually the people that are supposed to love us that are the ones that are keeping us down. And we have to accept that no, they don't love us, that they can't love, they don't know how to, they never have been able to, and they never will do. But that's not our fault. That's nothing to do with us. That's their own fault. That's their own mental health issues. And we can't be responsible for how they treat us, you know. We can't be held responsible for what they think of us. And we can't hold ourselves responsible for how they think about us, because how they think about us is wrong. They think it's them that they're thinking about, not us. You know, my family think I'm fucking horrible. There's, you know, oh, I could go on and on and on about all the stuff that they said that I am not. I'm the complete opposite. Yeah. So I'm just looking at the next card. They all just tie in very well. But yeah, we create our own reality, really, I suppose. we live in a binary universe, zeros and ones, you know. It works off negative and positive, good and bad, yes, no, you know, black, white, day, night, you know. If you focus on all that negativity, that's what you're going to see. You're not going to be able to see the positive things. Those positive things aren't going to come to you because you're not focusing on them. You're focusing on what you've lost, what you've not got, not what you can get and what's available to you in the future. Yeah, we rely on getting validation from other people when we should be giving it to ourselves, you know, sitting back and writing out everything that's good about ourselves, everything that we can do, and then looking at it and thinking, oh, you know, if I was to meet this human being walking down the road, would I steer clear of them, or would I want to go and say hello? You know, would I think this person's a decent person, or would I think this person's not very decent? But you have to be honest, 100% honest. And not take on those opinions of others that, you know, just aren't right. They're wrong opinions. This, I will let go of the past I do not need. You do not need other people's opinions. You do not need all those conversations that goes on in your head of, you know, trying to fix things that are never going to be fixed. The past we can't fix, we never can fix it. It's gone. All we can do is learn from it and make damn sure we don't make the same mistakes again, or we don't repeat the same cycles of self-torture, you know. We have the ability to change. Our brains are very complex, and you know, we think that we can't change minds, but we can change our own, for starters. And it's when you change your own and start making your life better, just for yourself, never mind anybody else around you, the people around you start going, oh, well, that's what they're doing and they're having a good life, you know, they've decided to change everything and to move forward, and maybe I should do that too, you know. We can't change the world, but we can change ourselves, which then sort of like has the knock-on effect with the people around us. They start seeing a change in us for the better, and they start practicing it themselves. But yeah, letting go of the past. I did actually write a poem. But it wasn't a poem actually, it was more just a piece of writing for college. I'll see if I can get it up actually and read it out. It was all about letting go. If I can find it, where did I put it? Come on, PC. Where is it? I can't bloody find it now. Of course you can't, Kaz. Right, okay. I know I sent it, so I shall look up on messages instead. Please bear with me, I will find it. But yeah, it is really... It was really quite a poignant piece. But it's stuff I've had to do myself. It's coming up somewhere soon. Wasn't long ago that I sent it. No, that's not it. That's not it. Oh, no. If I can't find it right now, I shall have a look again. Oh no, I must have gone way past it. Yeah. Oh, what have I done with that? I send way too many messages. Oh, here we go. I found it. Okay. So it's called Letting Go by Carolyn Bolus. It says, take a leaf from nature's book. Like the trees releasing their hues of dying embers on a crisp autumn breeze, it's time to let go. It's time to release the old versions of yourself that didn't know any better at the time. Those outdated beliefs and untrue opinions of who you are and what you've done, forced on you by others, that you've carried within your heart and mind throughout your life. It's time to let go of all the past loves lost and the happily ever afters you thought they'd be. Let go of the family that abused and ostracised you from birth, where the blood is so much thicker than water that it's now a clot of mental illness in the depths of your brain. Even though they're part of you, it doesn't mean you're the same. Water is the source of all life. It flows freely and allows to take the path of least resistance. And always takes the path of least resistance. Every drop came from an overburdened cloud letting go. It's time to let go of all that never was and everything that will never be. The repetitive worries and spiraling scenarios that manifest from our irrational fears of a past we can never change, and a future that isn't even written. Sorry, I'm terrible at reading. Let go of everything that isn't true and no longer fits. Time to make space. To make space for whatever a budding future holds, so the juiciest fruits can grow from all that blossoms in the next cycle. Let go of all your inner critics with narratives so sharp they cut us deeply with their lies. The false beliefs that you're somehow not enough, that you're worthless and unlovable. The ones that consume our every thought, robbing us of sleep on the long dark winter nights. Let go, simply so your soul can grow. Take a leaf from nature's book and see the beauty of letting go. So yeah, we do need to let go of all those past opinions and thoughts of others and whatever else is, what everybody else has put onto us. It's not ours to carry, and we do need to let it go because it fucking destroys us mentally, physically. It can end lives, and it's horrible. And nobody should do that to you, and you shouldn't let anybody do that to you either. Finding out who you are on a soul level helps with that, Accepting who you are on a soul level helps with that. Society today is all about putting us down, making us feel bad, because they want us in survival mode, because we're easily manipulated then, aren't we? For that very reason. I will let go of the past I do not need. I will create the future I want. Today I am a magnet for ideas. I am powerful and I am loved. I appreciate all the positive people in my life. Focus on the good. It really does make a difference to focus on the good and focus on the people that are good around us, and actually just realising who's bad for us and who's not helping us to move forward, and don't feel guilty for letting them go. You don't have to let them go forever. If they start changing their ways, then open up the door to them. It's like with me, I'll always leave the door open for people to come back into my life, especially the ones that I've blocked off. But they have to look deep into themselves and see themselves for who they are, and to see me for who I really am, because so many people have had so many lies told to them about me as well. It's up to them whether they want to believe it or not, Those that want to believe it and carry on that lie, then, there's no room for them in my life. But those that actually go, fuck me, what they told me, it's nothing like what she is, I always let those people back in my life. because it just goes to show that they're able to evolve, you know, mentally. Not everybody can, not everybody wants to, not everybody's willing to. But I know for the people out there that these little positivity messages help. I know that you're on the right road. You want change within yourself. You want life to be better, and it can get better, but you've got to put that positivity into the universe to get it back. Like I said earlier, the universe is a binary universe. It works on zeros and ones, negative and positive. When you're focused on negative, your negative thoughts, spiraling out of control, that's what the universe thinks you want, because that's what you're sending out. So that's what you're going to get back. That's what your brain will be able to see, is the negative side of life. It won't be able to see ways out of doing stuff until you actually start injecting that bit of positivity into the universe, then you get it back, you know. The universe will go, oh right, okay, she's happy. She's making a conscious effort to be happy, positive thoughts. Oh, let's start showing them some positive shit then. But yeah, let's pay attention to this, you know. And it doesn't matter how small the positivity is, you know, it's still that positive vibration. Just waking up in the morning and patting yourself on the back for waking up and facing the day, that's positivity, you know. It comes in all sorts of forms. Just going and helping somebody else, and you're putting positivity out into the world, giving a bit of inspiration to somebody else that needs it, you know, that's putting the positivity out. And we need to do that more, especially with the people that we love around us, because I know how difficult it is to get out of such a dark place. I've been in a dark place for many years, and it's hard to see other people in that dark place. It's like I was doing a reading for a friend that started this course. She's absolutely beautiful. Sarah, hello. Yeah, and she could see that I was getting upset. But yeah, I am going to get upset because it does remind me of things that I've gone through. But it's not that I haven't healed from that. I'm bound to get upset. You know, it's bound to bring a tear to my eye because I am that sort of person. I'm an empathetic person. So when I feel that somebody else is going through the same as me, I'm going to feel the tears come too. But in the same instance, they don't come as much as they used to. Really, I'm not a blubbering mess. It's not coming down everywhere, you know. Oh dear. Mind you, saying that I was when I was thinking about my dad the other day, but yeah, that's still very raw. That's only a few years old, so you know it's very sort of raw still, but still, it's a lot better than how I used to cope with it. Very much so. So yeah, I hope this little video reaches the right people, and I wish you so much happiness and love. And healing, and you get there. I know you will. I know you will. I know the strength that you've got just to last this long in such a dark place. It takes fucking so much strength. It really does. Just from my own experience of what I've been through. Yeah, it's a hell of a place to be in, and it's a hell of a place to get out of. But you can get out of it. But it takes those daily, it takes those daily positivity injections into your life to make yourself happy, to do it. And you have to get off your own arse and do it yourself, because you can't expect other people to do it for you, because most people are stuck in their own fucking heads anyway, like, you know, their own traumatic spiral of life, because it's a traumatic life. So we have to make a conscious effort to change the way we think about ourselves and about the life that we live and about what we allow into our life and what we don't. let into our life, you know, what we avoid completely. And for somebody like me with my mental health issues, yeah, it makes a hell of a lot of a difference who you do let into your life. And we have to make those hard decisions to move from all that into something completely different. And don't be afraid, because once you've taken that step and once you start healing, it gets easier. And it's so much easier than staying where you are right now, you know, in that darkness. The pain that you feel going through healing is nothing compared to that. It really isn't. So it's worthwhile doing all of that, doing all the healing and finding your happiness, no matter what sort of state that happiness comes into you, you know. Music, going outside, going to the gym, spending it with good friends, you know, joking and laughing, drawing, creating, writing. So yeah, there's quite a lot there, wasn't there, really? Just for one card, but yeah, 5 cards. Yeah, but it doesn't matter who you are. You are loved. Definitely. And if it's not by the people that are around you, take it with you that I love you. Very much so. The universe loves you. Your ancestors love you. And when it comes down to it, you were created by love. And the universe is about nurturing, growing, evolving. And you can't do that with hate, can you? You can't grow and evolve when it's hate. So it's got to be love that the universe gives you constantly. Yeah, and if you weren't here, this universe would be a very fucking lonely place without you. So find that happiness in whatever form that you need and bring it into your life every single day. And I wish you healing, and I send you lots of love. Bye bye.